When I first heard of Temu, I had my doubts. You know, all made in China, coming from overseas with a shell company in Ireland, probably to evade some trade restrictions. I was highly skeptical here. But I heard some good reviews on YouTube, and one family member gifted the girls some clothes actually from Temu for Christmas that they love. So I thought, okay, well, it's just so cheap, let's give it a try. Because it is so cheap, right? Much cheaper than Amazon, which is kind of the competitor here. And after Christmas, when I placed the order, I placed them just between Christmas and New Year. I have 2 sets of orders here. It was actually cheaper than cheap because they had sales right after Christmas. So I bought some clothes, some Christmas decorations, and some kitchen placemats. So I want to open them with you here today and see whether it was a good purchase or not. So hello everyone, I am Anne, the little Frenchie in Big Texas, for those who don't know me. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. But let's jump into it and let's see what I actually got here. So it was 2 orders, $30 each. I initially just wanted to do it one time. And they are really good in marketing on Temu because once you place an order, they contact you and follow up with a lot of emails saying, oh, have you seen that one too? And they show you very cheap products that are kind of similar in the same trend of what you just bought to make you want to go back and buy again. And it was free shipping. So it is coming from overseas because it's taking, they said it would arrive before January 9th. And I placed the order just before New Year. So about 10 days, you know, and they have a policy where they actually give you $5 if it's over 48 hours late. But here it actually arrived on January 4th, so early. So let me show you here what I have. I don't even remember everything. So I have a trouser here for a little girl. We're into the clothes. It's very soft. Very soft. It is 10. I'm looking at the size. I bought 10-year-old and I think it is actually the right size. So I have 2 of them, different pattern that I think they will like. Oh, this is what I wanted for me. So these are some kitchen mats, placemats for bottles, for dishes. You know, when you got something too hot, you don't want to mark the wood. I had issues with my countertop, so now I'm being very cautious with the countertop. So let's see what we get here. I really like some flowers. So, all right. So it's definitely plastic silicone. They say silicone, but it looks very plastic on that side. So I'm not too sure, but it's definitely very cute. You can hang it. So these are the large ones. I have 2 and I have the same here, smaller size. So pretty cool. Oh yeah, when you look at the manufacturing, it's very open. Yes, it is definitely all made in China. At least it's very transparent. You see it directly from the labels here. So what else do I have here? Wow, that's a trouser that is way too big for the girls. Ooh, 10-year-old. It says 10-year-old. That's the bag. That one here, it seems very big. I have some slim girls. That is definitely too big for them. So I heard on some review items tend to be a bit small. Well, that one is the opposite. It is soft. Material is nice, but it's very, very big. So they never tell you, you know, exactly. Let me look here. Do they tell you what? Made in China? Yeah. Composition, polyester, elastane. Okay. But they're not going to tell you what they used for the dye and so that's the only thing. But anyway, everything we buy here is from China as well. So, oh, I have the placemats. Yay! So, here I have my placemats. So for the table, we needed some new ones. I wanted some nice colors. So I have blue here, turquoise, and to go with the turquoise, orange. So I believe I have 4 of each. Let me open it to see how thin they are. That looks pretty thin to me. So it is definitely a bit thin. I can see through, but it's not too bad. It will do to protect a bit the table. I'm not sure it's going to protect it much from the heat because that seemed very plastic. So it's definitely not a heat protector. It's placemat, you know, when you eat. But what do they say here? Anything about? No, just made in China. So you don't know too much here. What else do I have? So this is still my first order. Oh, another trouser for the girls. Let's hope this one is going to... Is it a trouser actually? I'm not too sure. I know oh, two. It was a set of 2. That looks like a correct size. Very cute pattern. And I have another butterfly pattern here. I think that one is going to be the right size. So 2 butterfly patterns, pretty cute. So all this here was for $30. So I have 8 placemats here. I have the silicone protector for bottles, cups, whatever is hot. And I have two, so 4 trousers that I think will fit, and one that I have my doubt here. It looks a bit too big. So that's the first order. For $30, I would say not too bad, but I haven't washed the clothes yet. That's also something you need to wash. Make sure it's not gonna shrink, and make sure the colors stay and don't go on top of everything else. So I will wash this separately the first time just to be safe. But that was my first one. Now let's try the big one, the second one. I think I have on that one. I bought some Christmas decorations because they were so much on sale. I mean, it was crazy right after Christmas. That's the time of year to buy decoration for the next year. I mean, you had so many that were between $1 and $2, literally. And let's see, they're gonna be cute. Maybe they're gonna be so small, I don't know. But okay, what do I have in here? Oh yes, I remember. Wow, these are some surprises. Okay, let me just show you one. They're surprise actually for the house. Stuff to put by your window. I have a few more, but let me show you here. It's supposed to shine through when you put some lights. See how pretty? That's actually really nice. I need to try it with the light to see whether it actually shines through, but it's pretty. It is pretty. So I have 2 of these, and I bought, yeah, so I have a set of 2, and I bought another one here, which is same but an owl for my mother. Surprise. So, which I'm pretty sure she will not watch this video, so I'm pretty safe here. So this is one. All right, what do I have? What do I have in here? So that's more clothes. Don't tell me. Oh yeah. Okay, no girls. That's a little hoodie, 10-year-old hoodie. I have a girl who likes all the tiger, big cat stuff, so I got her one in that mood. So it is light. It is not a jogger kind of hoodie, but I think for the mid-season here in Texas it will do, but it's definitely not a warm clothes. But at the same time, if I remember correctly, that one was $6 or $7, so it's not too bad. It will fit her. It's the right size, so pretty happy here. What else do I have? Oh yes, the Christmas decoration. So these are surprises as well for the girls. Oh, they look very, when I see that, it looks so Chinese, you know. try. Okay, let me open one. I took the rooster here. So that was 98 cents. 98 cents. It's definitely very plastic. That's, I mean, not even sure it's gonna shine. I'm not too impressed by the Christmas decorations here. I'm not too impressed, but I got one for my little cat girl who loves cats as well, for her to have. So it was a little bunny. So it's cute, but yeah, it's not glass, it's plastic. But it's cute. I mean, she likes the kitties, so she will have a little kitty. I said 98 cents, so you can't really go wrong on this, given the price. What else do I have? Oh, I have more. So that is more for the counter. I believe I wanted some silicone mats to go on top of the counter in the kitchen. So that's not actually, do I have silicone? Okay, that one is not silicone. Ooh, it smells, it needs to go outside. It smells very strong plastic. So that is definitely cute. I'll like it, but I will place it outside. So it's very soft. It's like a soft velvet on one side. And then you've got the plastic non-adhesive back. So I actually like it. I like the pattern to put a coffee pot where you prepare breakfast in the morning. It's actually pretty cute on a black counter. That's I like, but it needs to be put outside. The smell is just not really nice. As I said, you don't know the materials they use. That's really my big doubt with all this very cheap stuff made in China. It's so cheap, you really wonder, you know? So what do we have here? I have a headband. Oh, that is nice. Let me try here. Ooh, the smell. Ooh, yeah, that one too has a smell it probably should not have. But it is, I mean, honestly, it is very nice headband. I like it. I definitely like it, but it's gonna have to be washed because the smell again here, it's velvety with the little stars. But yeah, you don't know the material. The smell is a bit overwhelming here. I didn't have that smell with the trousers. The trousers were okay. That one, but once again, that was $1. Ooh, more. That's my coffee mat. I knew I had bought more than one for the counter. So let me show you here. So it's the same as the previous one, but a much bigger version, which, the same smell. So here you go. Here you go. Same as the previous one, but it needs to go outside for a day. This is just bad. The smell is bad, bad, bad. So last thing here. Ooh, this is for the floor. I remember. This is very light. This is so light. So it's coming from all over China. You could do a tour of the country. You've got the tag here which tells you exactly where it was manufactured and the name of the manufacturing company. So let me show you here, open it up. So I like the pattern, definitely the spice. This is on the other side so that it's not slippery on the floor. It looks like it could be washable. Is it washable? Okay. Oh, warning. Flammable. Fails US Department of Commerce standard. Should not be used near sources of ignition. Well, it's not too good for my kitchen with the gas stove. Huh? It's and it doesn't tell you how to wash it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wow. Okay. All right. So I might actually put it to the test on the return policy here, because this is obviously made. I mean, when you've got spices like that, are you going to put it in your bedroom? No, it's made for the kitchen, right? And you cannot put it near a source of ignition, not US standards. See, that's why they have the holding company in Ireland, to evade all these restrictions. So that is it for my second pack. So I have to say I prefer the first one, which is actually the second order I placed. The first order I placed was this one here, with the kitchen mats and the little Christmas decorations. So on that one, I am not too impressed. I will try probably returning this one, because I don't want to put anybody at risk here. Also, I do like it. It's nice, and as I said, everything I just opened was $30, so it's cheap. But why is it cheap? Now you know why it's cheap, right? You have some pretty bad chemical smell here, and some material that can catch fire very easily and are meant to be put in the kitchen. So I have to say I'm not 100% convinced here on Temu. My first experience, it's very cheap, but you pay what you get, or you get what you pay for, pretty much, yeah, putting it the right way. So try it out for yourself. You might be lucky on some items. I think actually my trousers here are not bad. I will wash them. So I don't know what kind of coloring they're using. Maybe it's full of lead and not good for you. Very possible, I don't know. Same for the placemats for the table. They are actually not bad, but yeah, same. Are you eating on top of some bad chemical coloring? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm glad I tried. Now I know. So I hope you found this useful. I try to be as honest as I can. It is not sponsored. It's really what I received, and I just wanted to try and share my experience with you here. So if you enjoy it, yes, please give it a thumbs up. As I mentioned before, subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see more of these product reviews, which is some of the things I do, but there will be more. And I thank you all for staying up to the end and watching this video. It's been 10 minutes. I actually opened the door to get some fresh air because I'm starting to have a headache. And I'm not somebody subject to headaches. It rarely happens to me, but just all that chemical smell from these kitchen mats, rugs is just bad. So just big warning here. Be careful what you buy and where you buy it from. So everything is outside, breathing out. I opened the windows in the house. I'm just feeling weird, like I've been poisoned, kind of. It's just, that smell is, I feel it here in my lungs, to be honest. It's not good. It is definitely not good. There were a few items I actually liked, but I don't want to take any risk here. I've got clothes for my girls. Everything is going to get returned. Everything. Even so, I really think it was more coming from the kitchen stuff. All that bad smell, it's just overwhelming, and I don't want to take any risk here. I would really recommend you to be careful what you buy, where you buy it. Even on Amazon, you're never really sure. So they have a good return policy, especially if you're a Prime member, which is great. Here I am going to test Temu's return policy and see whether they take everything back and whether I'm getting fully refunded. But yeah, I'm not feeling great, and I would totally not recommend buying from them, even so it's very cheap, and they're offering some sponsorship right now for YouTube channels. Incredible. I was contemplating maybe doing it if it had been a good experience, but here I'm completely not going into this. Not worth your health and safety here.